This is another film review, but this time it's of Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, I didn't grow up in playing the games because I wasn't in Nintendo, but I have obviously played the games in the past, and then obviously now with the different gaming collections that you can get, getting access to the Sonic games are really pretty easy to play now, whichever system that you're on. So I kind of know a little bit the backstory of the character and history of it. Now in the movie, they do change this up quite a bit, his origin story, and it actually really does work. And there's something happens where he has to come to our world because of his power, and then as a child, I mean, he has to stay out of people's way so he isn't found out, and if he does, he then has to move on. Obviously, he ends up getting found out, and then obviously the government are after him, and you've got Dr. Robotnik, played by Jim Carrey, who for me was probably stole the show. He was absolutely funny in his actual movie. Kind of reminds me, a lot of his mannerisms and his characterization remind me a lot of the movie that he was in, was it Ace Ventura? Well, especially the first one anyway. And I thought he kind of stole the show in it. Now, if you remember, they originally did the animation of the character in terms of the design of Sonic the Hedgehog when they did the first trailer, and people hated it. And then eventually they listened to the fan feedback and then redesigned the character, which also is going to cost them a pretty penny. But they actually did it, and it's nice to see that that people are actually listening to the fans and doing it. But I didn't know what to expect in coming from watching the actual movie, because I said before, video games to movie adaptations don't really work unless they're only doing it animated. They actually really worked. Special effects in it were really great. The story was great in it. It was funny, perfect runtime, and obviously it's there's a post-credit scene that sets up the sequel. There are a couple of little Easter eggs in there where you've got the character is a fan of the Flash, which is kind of funny considering obviously they're both speedsters. If you watch the beginning of the movie where you see the Paramount logo intro, you basically, instead of you seeing the stars flying along, it's actually rings, and then you actually hear the sounds of rings from the actual game. So that was kind of great as well, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've got the second one because it was on Sky Cinema, and then I ended up having to buy Sonic the Hedgehog on Blu-ray cheap, because obviously nobody had it available. And then the problem is that renting it out is was actually more expensive than actually buying it on Blu-ray, right? But it was actually really dirt cheap. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the sequel. I do know that they have a third movie planned, so really looking forward to that. But overall, really enjoyed the movie. It was really funny. I'd recommend it for even anybody that hasn't necessarily played the video games or even knows anything about Sonic the Hedgehog. I highly recommend it. It's really funny, and yeah, really looking forward to the actual sequel. Anyway, I hope people found this video informative. Please feel free to like and to share this video with your friends and family. Also, if you can like the video, because obviously the YouTube algorithms work in favor of the bigger YouTubers, so their videos get recommended and for people to check out, whereas mine, it's buried under videos and no one will know unless you should recommend to other people. You spread it around on social media, so that takes a second. Also, if you already haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I'll speak to you all again soon. So take care, bye for now, wherever you are in the world. Have a very happy new year and all the best for 2023, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.